Ames, Iowa, home of the Cyclones of Iowa State. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Utah Utes, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Iowa State Cyclones. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Cyclones will kick it away to start us off. Let's see what he can do with the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Utah Utes offense will get the first crack at it here. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense. And
intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He'll try to take it back, and they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
You usually want to start a game where you come into a hostile environment with a great first drive, get some momentum, quiet the crowd. Palmer, the exact opposite. On the road, and you make a big mistake early.
Yeah, I love coming into a hostile environment, trying to be aggressive from jump, but that interception was like giving every single fan here in the stadium a triple shot of espresso. They are going crazy right now after getting that interception.
Off play action on first down. Touchdown, Cyclones! Fitted in the window for the score.
That is exactly what most offenses will do. Big momentum play. My defense creates a turnover. I'm being aggressive. I'm going for the big score, the big play down the field. They get rewarded. They get the big passing touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll try the run. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Iowa State sending the offense back out. They have it once again in spectacular field position, cashed in the last time and even better this time around. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first. Can't get him to the ground. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. The Cyclones are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And the Cyclones come to the line with a new set of downs. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. So close to cashing it in for this offense. The snap sets up the throw. Got it set up on the outside. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State! Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. James Madison needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Harrisonburg behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Marshall. Sun Belt, Fun Belt. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. There he goes. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Leaves it with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Keep it on the ground.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Pulls it in. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. He'll pull it on the read. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Utes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. To the air on first down. They'll run the screen. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. 1st and goal and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's got it and still on his feet. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. They'll try to pass their way in. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line. They'll try to slam it in. He stopped. 4th and goal, and he lost a yard back to the 2. The Cyclones are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Long way to go for this offense. 1st and 10 from their own 12. The quick out. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. And he's brought down after making the big catch, but not before he picks up more than 40.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
And the Cyclones are rolling down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Finds a tight end.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on 1st down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
Quick completion on the out route. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. So 1st down here as they go back to work. He wants to throw it again. Tight end finds a soft spot. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. Wants to go up top. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. On to attempt the try. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
21, Utah, 0.
On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Give to the running back. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. And the Utes will punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Wide open downfield. And oh no, he loses the ball at the end of the run. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Well, the quarterback got it to his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity to make a few moves after the catch, but he's got to do a better job with ball security that time. That is a costly fumble.
And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. To the ground to try to move the chain. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Utes will line it up on 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on first down. Punts it out of the air. Sweet cut there. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. After that last completion, it's second down. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Wants to throw on first down. On target. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Utes in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Got some room, headed to the goal line. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. He'll keep it himself. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Utes.
Man, it's so nice to have an offense that can do so many different things and attack you different ways. When you run the option the normal way with a running back, the defense knows how to play it. But how about this? The receiver out wide, now a little confusion. QB takes advantage and punches it in for 6.
And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. A 67-yard touchdown drive there, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Going right to work up top. It's complete to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Cyclones can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Quickly complete. Gets away from one. Finds some space. He gets those chains moving. Gets it out to the 42-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Off the play fake. He lobs one high down the left side. But that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Deep shot for the end zone. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Cyclones will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. He gets his first one of the day out of there, and they used him 3 times in that loss last week. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, breaks into the open. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. One man in the backfield, and he gets it.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Utes will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to...
Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. The Cyclones just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Power football with the run. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the tight end. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
Man, and tight ends in today's modern college football are so difficult to stop because they're so much more athletic than they used to be. Today, they're just like big wide receivers. So defensively, how do you stop it? Do you have someone who has the physical dimensions to match up with this guy one-on-one? You might not. And if you don't, are you comfortable putting a slower linebacker on him? Or do you want to put a smaller DB that might not be able to tackle him? It's a real difficult puzzle to figure out.
Got room to work. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. And the Cyclones are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Looking to the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. And they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Coming out with it, it's Tompkins. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quick strike complete. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. And now to try to put things in motion on 2nd and long from the 15. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Makes the grab. On the move at the 30. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Flips it out on the screen. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, That's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead, but with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they've put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Leaves it with the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Splits the uprights. Good. And now the lead is extended a little further. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, looks like the magic from Hilton Coliseum has rubbed off on both teams there so far at Ames. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Jack Trice Stadium.
And the Utes will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They'll open the second half on the ground. Runs through the tackle. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. A strike downfield. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. This one's complete. Oh, he's got some space. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Here's the shuffle pass. It's complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. Just missed his man. Gave him just a little too much. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. They go to the ground. Got the first down and more. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Might as well give it to him again. Got enough space. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That
Touchdown, Cyclones! And the beatdown has ensued. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. So it's an 80-yard drive. And they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone.
34, Utah 7.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Tompkins. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. The lone back's got it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the 1st down. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and he gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the 1st down.
And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Utes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
He'll keep it on the sneak. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. Kick is in the air. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. The give to the back. Picks his way ahead, pick up of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete in the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Made a defender miss. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the 2nd half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Touchdown, Iowa State! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And really nice job seeing the middle of the field, seeing I can go deep and attack the middle of the field. And you can tell he runs a post, ball's right on him, catches the football, and then gets to gallop right into the end zone for a touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Army is just getting blown off the field right now, and I was there for the 0-13 season back in the day. This one will sting almost as much, just brutal. They're trailing by 14 to Air Force.
Going to the ground.
Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Right back to it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Cyclone fans, on your feet. It's 3rd down.
Got it looking for a first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Utes will have it 1st and 10.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Throws to the tight end. He's got an open man. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. Get it out to the supersonic guy. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Gets it out quickly. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Got his man on the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Second down coming up.
Quick release by the QB. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. They'll stop him just outside the 30 and the 31-yard line. That's not enough for the first down, and now they have a decision to make.
Brings up fourth down.
They'll run play action. He's got it, first down and more. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there.
That's a first down.
Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
Now third and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Might as well go big or go home. They need a touchdown, and it looks like they're on their way home anyway. They'll go for it on fourth down. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. And off to Jones. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. He gets it away from his own end zone. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, 3rd and long coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Floats it out in space. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll leave it with him. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Once again, finding nowhere to run against this defense. He's knocked down immediately. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the grab. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal.
5-yard line. First and goal.
Snap in the shotgun. He wants it all. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Wants to go up top. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. After a drive this long, a field goal would be a punch in the gut. It's third and goal. They just keep firing. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
A fourth-quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much to change the looks. Got to score the touchdown on fourth and goal. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Touchdown, Utah! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Man, fourth and goal, you're backed up a little bit after a couple bad plays, and you make the play. You needed it. You find your receiver, throw it up. He goes and gets it. What a play by this offense in a critical moment.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's up and good. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Let's see what he can do with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Finds his tight end, and he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Cyclones with a second and short to keep this drive moving.
Brings up second down.
Gives it on the option.
Man, this offense would really like to lean on this guy in the fourth quarter, right? They've got the lead, and you just saw his ability there, breaking a tackle. He looks like he's getting stronger as the game goes on. I'd expect him to get a few more carries here before this game's over.
Backed up now, here's second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got him downfield. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Cyclones pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. The give on the option. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. Got 3 on first down at second and 7. They'll run it from the gun. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. The Cyclones didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. After that last loss, it's second and 12. Now they're going to throw it. Makes the catch. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now facing a third and long. It'll be a draw. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. absolutely perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, David.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.